New York, like many states, if a kid doesn't go to school, you got a big problem. In fact, the Bureau of Child Welfare gets involved. Now, I tell parents a couple of things. Bureau of Child Welfare is not your enemy. It's a protectorate of children. They're trying to protect a child from potential dangers. Not going to school is not a healthy situation. So here's the first thing I tell them to do. If for some reason the kid's not going to school that day, you're on the phone with the person who's in charge of attendance or an advisor. Tell them, I'm having a little problem getting the kid to go to school, and you tell them why. You work with them. If Bureau of Child gets involved, do not get yelled. Don't get upset with them. They're not your enemy, but if you act inappropriately, they get very suspicious. Because their job, they're worried if maybe something's happening in the house. Show me you're in a good house, a good caring situation, but you have a problem with a child of not your making. They work with you. Is that true?
That's the way it should be. But what you're saying is right. If they come to investigate you and then you start getting angry, then they feel there really is a problem. Look, we have parents here who can't control themselves. They're a bad example for the children. How can they be good parents if they're getting angry at us? But if you treat them with respect, as though they're trying to help you, which is what they really are trying to do, they like you better, and they're much less likely to think that you're a bad parent.
So I always tell the parents when they come to the house, it's a guest. They're thinking the well-being of your child. They're not your enemy.
Exactly.
You can make them your enemy if your behavior is inappropriate. So if it's a guest to your house, how would you handle any guest? You make them comfortable. You make them see the house is clean. You're really trying. But every once in a while, you do have a child that maybe can't handle a certain situation. They might even help you. But the point is, anger gets you nowhere.
Exactly. It's the same thing with bullying. If you get angry at your bullies, you're giving them reason to keep on doing it to you, and they don't respect you because we look like idiots when we get angry. But if you don't get angry, you can't be a loser.